Two. Welcome back. We have four picks come in while we were gone with the pick. And with pick number 49, the Steelers took Keanu Benton, defensive tackle, Wisconsin, which I thought that was a good pick for them to take because they do need a defensive tackle. With the 50th pick, the Packers took Jaden Reed, wide receiver, Michigan State, and they need a good wide receiver. They're trying to rebuild that team. And uh, and for the first time in this draft, with the 51st pick, the Miami Dolphins took Cam Smith, quarterback, South Carolina. He's on his way to Miami. He put up a lot of big numbers with them last year at South Carolina. And with the 52nd pick, the Seattle Seahawks took Zach Charbonnet, running back from UCLA. He put up a lot of numbers with them. And the Bears pick is in. I think they're going to take an offensive tackle, inside linebacker, or an edge rusher, or a tight end. So we'll see. Right now, but we're in commercial right now, and hopefully the draft will be back on the air in just a few moments. And boy, we are really moving round two along here, and and uh, and I'm trying to find out some more. Uh, Browns draft. So I'm trying to find out because there still could be a possible trade up. Uh, for a round two pick with the Browns, but we'll see if that happens. It doesn't look like it is right now, and we're waiting for the draft to come back on. But I think the Bears going to take an offensive tackle, defensive tackle, or a wide receiver, or a tight end. They did make a pick last night, and they traded one, but they did make one last night. Uh, they made the 10th pick. That's the one they took. And they took Darnell Wright. All right, they got an offensive. They won't take an offensive tackle. They got Darnell Wright, offensive tackle, Tennessee. So they'll take, I think, a defensive tackle, inside linebacker, or a safety, or a tight end. We'll see. And I really think, and I really think that they are really trying to. The Bears need a few more pieces of the puzzle by far. They want to have a better record, and they'd like to get to the playoffs. They've not been in the playoffs for a long time either. So, and we're back on the air. The draft is back on. So, we're about to find out who the Chicago Bears have selected with the 53rd pick number 53 of the 2023 NFL Draft in round two. Hopefully, we're going to get. I think somebody's going to be coming up to the mic in a few seconds. And we will find out momentarily who how the Bears have selected. So,
y'all ready for this? With the 53rd pick of the 2023 draft, Chicago Bears select Javon Dexter's team, Florida Gators D Titans.
oh, they select Javon Dexter Sr., defensive tackle, Florida. I think they need a good defensive tackle. And they need that. And I think this is a good pick for them because they do need that. And he had 58. He had career 129 tackles, 8.5 TFLs, 2 interceptions and 2 fumble recoveries. Those are impressive numbers, and he can make you pay. He can rack up the receptions, the tackles, and the touchdowns for you. He can really score. So he can really make you pay when you least expect it. So, but now the LA Chargers are back on the block for the 54th pick, and they were 10-7, second in the AFC West last year, and they lost in the AFC wildcard game. And they have offensive center Kellen Moore and linebacker Eric Kendricks. Those are the new ones. The departure was offensive guard Matt Fieler, linebacker Drew Tankwell, and one other. Last year's first round pick was Zion Johnson, a guard. So they did make a pick last night. And the Chargers with the 21st pick, they took, that was the only pick they made last night, Quentin Johnson, wide receiver, TCU. So this was one pick they really needed. They needed to take on the wide receiver. We're about to find out right now who the Chargers have selected with the 54th pick.
We are so blessed with the 54th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. Chargers selects Tuli Tuipulotu, linebacker, USC.
They have selected Tuli Tuipulotu, defensive end, USC. I think that is a good choice. They needed something like that. And he can put up some big numbers for you. And he was in the year. And one tackles, 13.5 sacks, 22.5 TFLs. Those are very impressive numbers. And he can, he's a two-time first-team All Pac-12, 2021, 2022. He can really he can make tackles. He can put up a lot of receptions, and he can get a lot of touchdowns too. 136 tackles, 21 sacks, and 35.5 TFLs. So, and it's KC that's back on the clock. They are the defending Super Bowl champions. And so,
at AT&T, it's worth a brand new Samsung Galaxy S23.
And they wrapped it up last night. Draft with the 31st pick. And they took for the draft. They took Felix Anudek Uzoma, defensive end, Kansas State. I think they're going to take a defensive end or wide receiver. Oh, they took a wide receiver and inside linebacker, excuse me. Or a edge rusher. We'll see. So, and I know KC is looking to repeat this year, to repeat as champions, Super Bowl champions, and we'll see. It is hard to repeat in the NFL. They were 14-3. They were first in the AFC West, Super Bowl champions, and I think they'll take an offensive tackle, wide receiver, or a tight end. Either way, we'll see, or an edge rusher. We will see. And our pick is in. We will find out in just a matter of moments who the Chiefs are taking with the 55th pick number 55 in round 2 of the NFL draft. So we're slowly but sure starting to wind down round 2 of the NFL draft. So we're winding it down. So and once round 2 is done, we will get into round 3. So just snip, and so just keep it here because we got a lot more to come, and well, I'm waiting for the draft to come back on the air. Right now, they're in commercial. And we will be finding out who the Chiefs have selected in just a few moments. And we will know. And I think the Chiefs are really going to be back in first place. They're going to be a dominant team again. I really think they are. And because they really dominated the NFL last year. And Philadelphia's going to be another dominant team. They dominated too. But they do need a few more pieces of the puzzle. And in just a matter of moments, we are going to know who the Chiefs have picked with the 55th pick in the of round 2 of the NFL draft. As we wait for the NFL draft to come back from commercial, and the Chiefs just Patrick Mahomes, they put up a lot of big numbers last year, and they want to repeat. They want to get back to the Super Bowl and repeat again, but that is hard to do. And so we will be finding out momentarily. And we are back. Oh, the draft is back. And we are about to find out who the Chiefs have taken with pick number 55 in a matter of moments. Hopefully somebody's now going to make their way up to the microphone. Excuse me. Let's and we're going to see now who the and so we're about to find out right now who the Chiefs have taken.
The Bunny family would like to thank the National Football League that's represented here, and also the Hunt family that has allowed my dad and I's dreams to come true. And now the beat goes on for the next generation. The Detroit Lions have traded the 55th pick to the Kansas City.
And the Lions traded that pick to the Chiefs. And we'll find out who they got.
The Kansas City Chiefs select Rasheed Rice, wide receiver.
Oh, they take Rasheed Rice, wide receiver, SMU. Rasheed Rice.
And receiving yards per game, about 113 yards per game. That's some issues.
Rasheed Rice, they take.
Vertical threat down the field that certainly a guy like Mahomes.
And that's a good one. He's a wide receiver. He put up a lot of big numbers with SMU last year. And he's the second team AP All-American in 2022. And
Yeah, thanks, Reese.
And
Like that you just got home when the Titans picked you. What a crazy 24 hours you've had. What's it been like for you?
And he had 1,255 receiving yards and SMU record in 2022, which that's impressive. And he can really put up a lot of receiving yards, and he can get tackles, he can put up receptions, and he was the Butler Tinkoff Awards semifinalist, nation's best receiver in 2022. His career, 233 receptions, 3,111 yards, and 25 touchdowns. He can make it big. He can score touchdowns. He can put up receptions, and he can really force tackles. He can do it. He really can. That was a good pick. And now the Bears are now The Jacksonville Jaguars have traded the 56th pick to the Bears. So the Bears are back on the clock now. So we'll see who the Bears pick momentarily. I think it's going to be an offensive tackle, running back, or a cornerback either way. We will see. And we're going to find out right now because their pick's about to come in.
With the 56th pick in the 2023 draft, Chicago Bears select Tyreek Stevenson, PB, University of Miami.
Tyreek Stevenson, cornerback, Miami.
Through this crazy draft process and all the talk about how you eat a banana.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice. And they need a good. They need a cornerback. They need that. So that was a. And he put up a lot of big numbers with them. He had 20 tackles, 2 interceptions, 6 pass breakups in 2022. And
How excited you are to get to Tennessee.
And he had an honorable mention All ACC in 2021. And he transferred to Miami from Georgia in 2021. And his career UGA in Miami, 104 tackles, 2 interceptions in 2020, 22 pass breakups. The Giants are on the clock. I'll have that pick when we come back. Stay with us. More coming up.